got a doll baby, I love her so. Nothing else like her anywhere you go. A man, she's anything but calm. A regular pint-sized atom bomb. Atom bomb, baby, little atom bomb. I want her in my wigwam. She's just the way I want her to be. A million times hotter than TNT. Pliada, 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 pliada.
I'm going to be getting started here in just a second. Good evening and welcome to Nightmare Halloween Frightfest. I'm Madman Bob, and these are my co-hosts, Bat Dude and Asimov. And we're not late with tonight's show. See what's possible when Bob doesn't put things off until the deadline is just around the corner? That would be a lot easier if I had the free time Vincent Price has in tonight's movie. When the world is wiped out by a widespread illness that turns people into corpses by day and zombies by night, with Price as the strange exception, he spends his day rounding up supplies and coming up with a plan for survival when the zombies come to life to attack the last man on Earth. I think they're more like vampires in this movie. How's that? Well, they can be warded off with garlic, a mirror, and a crucifix. You know, vampire stuff. Huh, the garlic I understand. Hee-wee! The mirror? Okay. But a crucifix? What are they, atheists? I'm sorry. They're Jehovah's Witness. It wasn't even that funny. Oh boy, I can just see the hate mail coming in now. Yeah, and I have to sort through that crap. Thanks, Bob. And now tonight's feature presentation, ladies and gentlemen, the 1964 classic, The Last Man on Earth. Lights, camera, knock 'em dead.
Another day to live through. Better get started. December 1965. Is that all it has been since I inherited the world? Only 3 years. Seems like 100 million. Yeah, I own the world. An empty, dead, silent world. More of them for the pit. Every day there are more of them. They live off the weak ones and leave them for the pit. KOKW calling. Come in. KOKW calling. I'm on international frequency. Come in. Can't bear to see their image. It repels them. I need more mirrors. And this garlic's lost its pungency. was a time when eating was pleasurable. Now it bores me. Just fuel for survival. I'll settle for coffee and orange juice this morning. But first, there's my life to consider. I'd better replace that garlic. I'll need more, lots more. Better stop off and get them. I can't afford the luxury of anger. Anger can make me vulnerable. It can destroy my reason, and reason's the only advantage I have over them. I've got to find where they hide during the day. Uncover every one of them. Now, where did I finish off yesterday? Madison Street to 31st Avenue. 11 kills. Over 3 years. And there's more than half the city I haven't searched. Just wide enough to keep the flesh apart so their body seal can't function. And how many more of these will I have to make before they're all destroyed? They want my blood. It's their lives or mine. And I still get squeamish. Wait. That garlic. I'd better put it back where it belongs. I can't live a heartbeat away from hell and forget it. One more stop I'll have to make. I can get rid of them later. Right now, I'm out of gas. still fresh. But I'll take only what I need. They've got to last. They can wait, too. I've got my life to worry about. Those mirrors have to be replaced before dark.
Awfully selective of our mirrors, aren't we? Hey, if you're going to take mirrors to protect yourself, you might as well grab some to fit your style. But he's plucking all the square mirrors. I saw some real fancy ones there. Too pretentious. Don't want to look too stuck up, even in the apocalypse. Not to mention the other necessities needed, exclusively found at tonight's sponsor, Fly-She Tears Country Store. We'll be right back. Howdy there, folks. This is Fly-She Tears Country Store, and we've got all your goods for the end of the world. You're the last man on Earth, and you need to survive. And that's kind of hard to do when there's a bunch of zombies pecking at your door. So be sure to stop by our utility section and pick up some mirrors. Sure enough to give those some to the startle of their natural-born death, though they may break upon appearance. And while you're at it, pick up some of our fresh garlic that functions well as both food and as a weapon. Preferably not food. Pew! And speaking of food, we also have some only mildly moldy bread. Yuck! You can almost use that stuff in place of garlic. And we're running a sale on good steaks. Oh wait, I'm sorry, wood steaks. Need guys for filling up your car or burning bodies? Then hop by our filling station and we'll give you the works. We got plenty of guys. Now, you may be asking, if I'm the only person on Earth, who's this guy? Well, I was Fly-She Tear, but now I'm a corpse by day and a living dead salesman by night, and I want to sell you all the things you need to defend yourself against the undead. Except, and of course, yours truly. Business is practically dead around here, so don't be shy. Come on by. I won't bite much. Fly-She Tears Country Store, meeting all your apocalypse needs. You know, I hear you can get some really good deals there. Why, if you go in early enough, the stuff there is practically free. Yeah, but you burn a lot of gas getting there. Yeah, that's the downside. Too bad, you know, there's so few of those stores these days, it's so difficult to locate.
4 square blocks to search. How many of them still exist? How long will I have to keep up this search? I haven't much time left. It'll be dark in an hour. now 12 long hours before the sun will rise and drive them back to darkness.
Morgan, come out. Come out. Morgan, come out. Come out.
Mom, I can't see! I can't see! Mom!
Another day. Another day to start all over again. Birds. Birds. God,
issue.
The sun's already set. They'll be everywhere.
It's Morgan. Get him.
Oh, be a sport. They just want your autograph. After all, it's not every day you're the last man on Earth, until you actually are. Well, Vincent Price was definitely the first to portray the last man on Earth. He certainly wasn't the last, as a couple other films based on the same book as the film, I Am Legend, were made, with Charlton Heston playing the lead character in 1971's The Omega Man, and Will Smith as the lead in the 2007 film directly named after the book of the same name, I Am Legend. While The Last Man on Earth is the most accurate to the book, it did change the name of the lead character's name from Robert Neville to Robert Morgan, whereas the subsequent movies would stay true to the lead character's name in the book. Oh well, 2 out of 3 accuracy ain't bad. Without a doubt, you recognize Vincent Price as the main protagonist, as he was in several classic horror movies such as House of Wax, The Bat, and House on Haunted Hill, and playing Baca in Cecil B. DeMille's biblical epic, The Ten Commandments. He also had a number of voice acting roles, such as narrating Tim Burton's stop-motion short film Vincent Van Ghoul in The 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, and the voice of Zigzag, the villain from The Thief and the Cobbler. He has also made many TV appearances, from Batman 1966 as the villain Egghead, Dr. Multiple on Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, to being the guest performer on numerous episodes of Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In, and he was also the narrator for Michael Jackson's music video, Thriller. However, Thriller wouldn't be the creepiest thing associated with Michael Jackson. Boo! Good going, Bob. On top of the angry atheists and Jehovah's Witnesses I have to answer to, now I'm going to have to sort through all of the hate mail and angry calls from the Michael Jackson fan base. What can I say? I'm bad. We now return to the movie. Hopefully by the next break we'll have these angry calls under order. Hello? Oh yeah? Well yo mama times infinity!
Morgan! Do you hear, Morgan? Morgan! Do you hear, Morgan?
3 years. Hey, Verge.
Yes? Oh, no. My makeup. My hair.
Hey, where is everybody? All I can see
Hi,
is...
Ben.
Oh.
I can hear children, but I can't see any children.
Uncle Ben! Uncle Ben! Hey, look at how I'm crazy. Ben, Uncle
Kathy.
Ben, Uncle Ben! Where'd you bring me?
Open them and see. Open them and
Oh,
see.
come.
Kathy. I got a fun you. I'm gonna punch Christy.
Take a look at this.
It's highly theoretical, Ben.
Theoretical? Do I have to remind you that theory is a beginning of solution?
Is Europe's disease carried on the wind? Is it, Ben?
Could be.
And if it is,
It isn't, Verge.
is that what you really think, or just what you'd like to think? Robert?
I cannot accept half-baked theories that sell newspapers. I'm a scientist, not an alarmist.
You're whistling past the graveyard.
Is that a commentary on my work at the lab?
We both know how hard you've worked.
I'm sorry, Ben. I just can't accept the idea of universal disease.
Uncle Ben, you promised y'all's card trick.
All right, Kathy. Who can resist that face? All right. Card tricks. Card tricks.
Robert, is it possible this germ or virus could be airborne?
Anything is possible, Verge. The best brains in the world have been running through this thing with a fine-tooth comb. The germ is visible under a microscope, but is not like any bacilli ever known.
In what way?
It can't be destroyed by any process we've been able to uncover.
But with the whole world trying, there must be a solution.
Mommy. Hey, Mommy, when are you gonna cut the cake?
Right now, our problem is to cut that cake.
Hey, Mommy! Hey, Mommy!
Coming.
wind wake you up?
It always does.
How do you feel?
I'm all right.
Oh, don't get up, honey.
I'm not sick, Bob. I'll make
You don't
breakfast.
have to.
I'll be all right. Go on and read your paper.
All right. Oh, sweetheart, look, if you don't feel well, please go back to bed.
I'm just a little tired, that's all. I wish somebody would find a vaccine.
It's all we're working on at the lab, Virg. Maybe you better not send her to school today.
All right. You think you should go to work?
I have to.
Oh, Bob. Bob. I'm so frightened.
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
Well,
The bacilli are multiplying.
that kicks the bone marrow theory in the head.
This specimen shows a higher white count than when I put it on the slide. Those cells are still living, Dr. Mercer, off one another.
There has to be an answer. You heard that all communications are ended outside the continental limits?
Yes, I heard.
That leaves it in our laps. So we keep trying. Where's Cortman?
Well, he should be here by now.
You two stay on this virus theory until I decide it's exhausted.
Right.
Yes, sir?
Morgan will fill you in.
All right, sir. And what did the great man of science have to say today? More of the usual?
Oh, he's trying, Ben, just like the rest of us.
And nothing works. The streets are swarming with truckloads of bodies that they're throwing into that god-awful pit. And the dedicated Dr. Mercer goes on with his plodding, unimaginative approach.
You have a better idea?
Maybe. At least it involves imagination.
Ben, it's as simple as this. An unknown germ is being blown around the world. It's highly contagious and it's reached plague proportions.
And you don't believe some of the dead have come back?
Let's get to work.
And why are they burning the bodies? Why don't they bury them?
Because it's the best known way to control the contagion, to keep the germ from spreading.
That's what we've always believed, at any rate.
You'd prefer us to believe in vampires?
If they exist, yes. There are stories being told, Bob.
By people who are out of their minds with fear.
Maybe. But there are too many to be just coincidental. Stories about people who have died and have come back.
They're stories, Ben, stories.
And why are the infected people always so tired in the daytime? Why can't they stand the sunlight? Why are they only seen at night?
Come here. Look.
I know his look.
Now, is this bacilli or isn't it?
It doesn't alter.
And this bacilli is found in the blood of every infected person, or isn't it?
To show me germs is not to refute these stories, Bob. Point is, if there are vampires, they exist in spite of these germs.
Come on, let's get to work.
And until further notice, this station will continue its around-the-clock coverage of this national disaster. And now, we switch you to the state capitol, where His Excellency, the Governor, is speaking from the Executive Mansion.
Further, I have, in conjunction with the federal government,
declared this state to be a disaster area.
the public health is dependent on bodies of the deceased being burned.
You must notify the health department immediately.
If you have a plague victim in your home, under no circumstances should you gather publicly. In view of the dire emergency that exists, I intend to...
Anything new?
Huh? No, nothing new. Nothing.
Mommy, where are you? Mommy, I can't see. Mommy.
I'm going to call the doctor.
I said no. Virg, there's nothing they can do.
But we can't just let her lie there.
Well, this way she has a chance. If you call a doctor, he'll report it. Do you want that?
Mommy, help me. Mommy. Mommy, please help me. Mommy, help me.
How can you be so sure she's...
Blindness is one of the symptoms. You're not to call a doctor under any circumstances. No one is to come into this house. Now remember that.
Mommy. Mommy. Mommy, where are you?
I've got to pick Ben Cortman up on the way to the lab. No one is to come into this house. Now remember that.
An odd choice and holiday decoration to be sure, but don't be so judgmental. A man's got to make it somehow. He even can't afford a Christmas tree. He's just got a big stick in the middle of the room. To you, it may just look like a stick, but with a little love and some of that good Christmas spirit, it's a beautiful green Christmas tree. Oh yeah, keep telling yourself that. It's still a stick though.
Yeah, well, aside for being a guest host, phone operator, footage editor, and coffee maker, I also happen to serve as the refrigerator as well. And I'm going to be here all night, so if you got something to say, then you come to me and say it. Then we'll see who runs and who catches. Ugh. I think that's the last of them for now. Bob, you've got to be careful. You're going to drive every group on Earth away.
Come on, my jokes aren't that distasteful. By the way, how many viewers do we have at the moment, Bad Dude? We're still on our 2 viewer streak. See, Asimov, we're doing just fine.
Just keep it clean. I'm getting tired of all these angry messages.
Fine. I can't joke about anything these days, except maybe the Amish.
Oh no.
How did they hear that? They don't even use technology. One of the viewers must have their volume too loud. On purpose, no doubt. What? Why would our viewers betray us?
We return to the movie, and whoever you are that ratted us out to the Amish, you've got some nerve, and should be greatly ashamed. Looks like another busy 10 minutes for me.
Who's there?
It's me, Ben. We're late. Ben, what's the matter with you?
Nothing, and I'm going to keep it that way.
Ben, look, let's talk about this.
There's nothing to talk about. You think I'm out of my mind. You laughed at me and my theory. You might be one of them.
Ben, look, you're ill. You ought to see a doctor.
No doctors. You take care of your life, I'll take care of mine. Now get away from here. You understand? Get away from here!
If you're looking for anybody but me, forget it.
Are they all gone?
That's right.
Is there any hope from the latest reports?
No, not yet. But believe me, Morgan, we'll find an answer.
When, Doctor? We need it right now. I need it.
You're the only one who wasn't afraid to come here today.
What's going to happen, Dr. Mercer? Is everybody in the world going to die before someone finds the answer?
No, I don't think so. I don't deny there's some strange evolutionary process going on, but mankind won't be destroyed. The fact that you and I are working here today is evidence of that.
All right, let's roll.
When? When?
I called a doctor. I had to.
I told you not to call anyone.
Mom, she was blind. She couldn't see. She kept reaching out her hands, groping for me. And then, all of a sudden, she was gone. And they came in. I tried to stop them. They took her.
I saw a truck out there. Was that it? Was it?
I'm sorry, lady. There's nothing I can do.
Let that truck through. Get out of the way. Get back, folks. Nobody's allowed out there. Please, all of you, get behind those lines. Look sharp there. Move. Move along.
Make way for that truck. Make way.
Hey, you, mister! Come back! Come back!
Did this truck just come in from Market Street? I said, did this truck just come in from Market Street?
Mister, I don't know.
Hey, you don't belong in here. Get out. I said get out.
I want my daughter.
Mister, a lot of daughters are in there, including my own.
Verge. Verge. Oh. No. I won't let them put you there, Verge. I promise. I won't let them put you there.
Because, baby, it's cold outside. Well, good news, we struck a deal with the Amish folk, and they've agreed to let us off if we supply them with enough goats to last them through the winter.
It was tricky, I tell ya.
How are you gonna do that? We don't even have goats. Yeah, we do. What, those basset hounds with pasted-on horns?
Hey, this group of Amish haven't seen a goat since the blizzard of 1867.
I think they'll catch on pretty quickly.
Nonsense. Besides, they're not in a position to quibble anyway, and plus, we got a free thing of butter. Bob, that's not butter. It's, margarine.
Well, guess that makes us even. We return again to the movie, and if there's a lesson to be learned here, before you open doors for someone, be prepared to slam it if they decide to cross you.
Who is it? Who's there?
Robert.
Morgan! We're going to kill you, Morgan! Morgan! You hear? Morgan! Morgan! Do you hear, Morgan? Morgan! Do you hear, Morgan?
If Cortman thinks he can get to me by destroying my car, his wits are getting dull. This convertible would be nice. Probably handles well. But I can't think of comfort. There was a time when I shopped for a car. Now I'm looking for a hearse. This station wagon will have to do.
Alive. It's alive. Wait! Don't run away! Come back here! Don't run away. Come back. Come back here.
Wherever he is, I've got to find him. If I have to search every street, every house, every alley, every inch of this town, I've got to find him.
Come back. Hey, boy, where are you? Where are you, pal? Come here.
They're dead. They've been staked. But these are made of iron. That's wood, like mine. Someone else is alive in this world. But where are they? Where are they hiding? How many are there? Where did they come from? Why haven't I seen them? This is Robert Morgan. If somebody can hear me, answer me. For God's sake, answer me. This is KOKW calling. KOKW calling. Answer me. So you finally decided to come back. It's all right, boy. Good boy. Oh, no. Don't worry, boy. You're going to be all right. Yes, you are. There, now we've got you all cleaned up. You're gonna feel better. I'm gonna put you down here now and you can rest. Got you all cleaned up. There you go. Rest. Oh. You know they're out there, don't you? You poor, driven thing. Everything's gonna be all right. Nobody's gonna hurt you. Everything's gonna be all right. All right. You're going to get better. We're gonna have lots of happy times together. You'll see, everything's going to be fine. What's the use?
Wait, I'm not gonna hurt you. Can't you understand? Wait! Wait! I'm not going to hurt you. Wait! 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 I couldn't be out here in the daylight if I was one of them. You know that they can't come out until sundown. Do you want to come with me or do you want to face them? You feeling better?
Yes,
Would you like a cup of coffee?
thank you. You seem very well organized here.
Yeah.
My name is Ruth Collins. I was married. I lost my husband. You are alone? You were married.
Yes.
Children?
A daughter.
What are you doing? Please stop, please. Stop it, please. You're making me sick.
Why do you turn
Please.
away?
Please.
Why do you turn away?
Well, can you blame her? Garlic would make anyone sick.
This movie should have had a tagline in the marketing.
What would that have been?
It would have been something like, how many garlic jokes can you make in an hour and a half?
This is also a movie that encourages self-reflection. You see, there are many that are unable to look at themselves, as they are afraid of what they'll see deep inside.
Yeah, but most of the cast here are afraid of what they'll see on the outside.
And who can blame them? If I had their face, I'd be scared too. Another thing this movie encouraged was George Romero's iconic 1968 classic, Night of the Living Dead, which itself went on to inspire much of modern-day horror. Another inspiration to actors is Vincent Price's dedication to his work. In the scenes where he lifts bodies and carries them, Vincent insisted on carrying real bodies as opposed to dummies, as he felt it would make the struggle of carrying a body realistic in those scenes.
Well, I sure don't want to work with dummies, but here I am.
Yeah, but you ended up fitting the bill just nicely. Let's get back to tonight's movie. By the way, can you believe since last week people have actually said that our show and our sense of humor is sick? What do you guys think?
You are infected.
No.
Infected systems are allergic to garlic.
You think I'm one of them?
You will be.
You've made up your mind just because I...
You can't change the facts by talking.
Facts? What facts? That I got sick? I've had a sensitive stomach all my life. I saw my husband killed, torn to pieces right in front of our house. I've been wandering ever since, hiding at night, not eating more than scraps, sick with mourning, sick with fear, unable to sleep. Then you shout at me. You chased me across a field, hit me, dragged me to this house. And to top it all, when I get sick because you shove a piece of reeking garlic in my face, you tell me I'm infected.
Where are
Let
you
me
going?
go.
You can't go out there. It's almost sunset.
Let me go,
You
I
can't
said.
go out there now. In a few
I
minutes,
don't
the
care.
streets will be full
Let
up.
me go.
At
I don't
least let me give you a
care.
blood test.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
You must be hungry. I'll fix you some dinner. You know, you should eat.
I can't. You seem used to them.
Oh, as much as anybody could be. I'm not frightened of them anymore, if that's what you mean. Oh, I protect myself against them, but only because there's so many. Individually, they're weak, mentally incompetent, like animals after a long famine. If they weren't, they surely would have found a way of breaking in here a long time ago.
Come out, Morgan.
Hear that? That's Ben Cortman. He was my friend.
Your friend?
He was like a kid brother. If I could find him and destroy him.
But you said he was your friend.
When I find him, I'll drive a stake through him, just like all the others.
But you lived through all this. Do you know why?
Perhaps I was chosen. That's a laugh. Or perhaps it's because a long time ago when I worked in Panama, I was bitten in my sleep by a bat. My theory is that the bat had previously acquired the vampire germ. By the time it entered my blood, it had been strained and weakened by the bat system. As a result, I have immunity. Well, it's only a guess, but it's all I have to go on.
You don't think that I'm immune, do you?
It's a simple matter to find out whether you are or not.
Will you do if I am infected? Cure me? You don't have to answer. I know as well as you do. It's incurable.
There might be a way. If not of killing the germ, at least of containing it, keeping it from spreading. If I had the equipment, the time.
Which you don't.
You are one of them.
I was. And without that injection, I'll be one again.
What do you mean? You found a solution?
That's right. Exactly as you said it could be. I take that for it.
What is it?
Defibrinated blood plus vaccine. The blood feeds the germ. The vaccine keeps it isolated and prevents it from multiplying. We've had it for some time now.
We?
There are quite a number of us.
And I thought you were alone. I was going to cure you. Does that amuse you?
No.
Now, I want the truth. I want all of it. Why are you here?
To find out if you know any more than we do. You know far less. We're alive. Infected, yes, but alive. We're going to reorganize society. Do away with all those wretched creatures who are neither alive nor dead. Start everything all over again.
And you want me to join?
You can't join us. You're a monster to them. Why do you think I ran when I saw you? Even though I was assigned to spy on you. Because I was so terrified of what I'd heard about you. You're a legend in the city, moving by day instead of night. Leaving as evidence of your existence bloodless corpses. Many of the people you destroyed were still alive. Many of them were loved ones of the people in my group.
I didn't know.
Is there any way you can get out of here?
What do you mean?
They're coming after you tonight. That's why I was sent here. To prevent you from resisting them. And supposed to keep you here. Until they come.
To kill me?
Yes.
Your new society sounds charming.
The beginning of any society is never charming or gentle.
And you pretended to be shocked at my violence. Well, what are you waiting for? Why don't you go on and use it? Get it over with. Use it. Get it over with.
Now you know. What are you going to do?
And now that I've prepared my tequila sunrise, I can start making this vaccine. We'll return to the conclusion of The Last Man on Earth, but now we actually have fan messages to go through.
Really? You mean it? We've got real messages from real people this time?
That's right. No messages from angry producers or haters?
Oh, plenty, but I don't care, because we have fan mail! Our first message is a comment on last week's show, and it comes to us from Shifting Flesh, and he writes, "Alright, this concept is blanking radically dope. Like Mystery Science Theater 3000 had a love child with Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Amazing work has gone into this, and I'll have my eye out for more. Thanks so much for the great comment, and that's quite an interesting way of describing the show."
Yeah, but I think that's a nice way of saying you ripped off those two shows.
That isn't true, he was being sincere. Obviously, anybody can tell the differences between the shows, like how I'm a goofy host, that dude is the irritating sidekick, and you're the metallic director. Next question. Irritating, huh? Our next message is an email from Ethan Harper, and he writes, Hey, I love your sketches, but you've gotta play better movies. Otherwise, I'll just wait for the sketch compilations to be uploaded. Look forward to seeing more from you guys, Ethan. Well, Ethan, I hope tonight's movie suits you better. Otherwise, I have bad news for you. After this is finished playing live, that's it. This goes completely into oblivion because the higher-ups accidentally deleted the files, and what you're seeing here is set to delete upon finishing, so either way, we're terribly sorry for you. Well, that about wraps up this segment. Thank you so much for messaging us, and if you would like to message us through writing or voice, email us at nightmarehalloweenfrightfest@gmail.com or call us at 470-260-0920, and your message might wind up on our show.
Caution, only do it if you're willing to disgrace yourself and become the laughingstock of all your peers.
And now we return to the conclusion of The Last Man on Earth.
What are you doing?
It's already done.
What?
Look. Look. You see? It worked, Ruth. The antibodies in my blood worked. My blood has saved you, Ruth. Do you know what this means? You and I can save all the others. We won't be alone. We'll never be alone again.
You are sure?
Wait. Don't be afraid. Where are you
I've
going?
got to get out of here. Tell them you're not a
You
threat
can't
to us.
go out there.
You
You
can save all
wouldn't
of
get
us.
10 feet.
When they come here, there won't be time for questions and answers. They'll come to kill. For God's sake, Robert, let me go. Oh, Robert, please.
Ruth, look, tomorrow.
Please. Oh, Robert.
Tomorrow, Ruth. Tomorrow will be
No.
all right.
Robert, no. Robert.
Yes, Ruth.
What if this doesn't last?
But it will. I've already checked it under the microscope. Wait, I'll show you. I'll prove it to you. I'll check it again. Ruth, just take a look at this. This'll prove it to you. Ruth, there's no change. I've double-checked.
Robert!
Ruth. Ruth!
Robert!
Ruth, get away from her! Ruth, are you all right? Are you all right?
Run, Robert! Robert, run! Robert, run! They've come to kill you, Robert. Run! Run!
Up there!
There he is.
Wait! You don't understand! Wait!
Get him! Get him!
Wait!
Round the block! Move! Move! This way! Hey, over here! This way! Cover outside! Stand back.
There he is, in the church.
of you. All of you freaks, mutations.
Hold it!
You're freaks. I'm a man. The last man.
Robert.
They were afraid of me. They were afraid of me. They were afraid of me.
I didn't know. Don't cry. There's nothing to cry about. We're all safe now. All safe.
That about wraps it up for tonight's movie. Way better than last week's, right?
No contest.
You can say that again. You know, Vincent Price went through a lot of trials and tribulations in this movie, and a very hard lesson to learn. But I think in the end, he finally got the point. And now we have 0 people watching.
Congrats, Bob. You just killed our 2-viewer streak. Nice going.
Wow, they actually held on this long?
They probably left to do something else and accidentally left the computer on.
Ah, well, tell me something I don't know. Thank you so much for watching, folks, and be sure to join us next week when we watch the Japanese kaiju film from 1965, Gamera the Giant Monster. This is Madman Bob signing off for now, and I will catch you guys in the Insane Asylum. Stay insane, my friends.
Madman! Come out, Madman!
Who's saying that? It looks like... Oh, dear Lord.
It's the Amish! They've returned! We want Madman!
Oh no, they must have found out those goats were really Bassets.
What are you gonna do?
Me? What am I gonna do? It was your idea.
Yeah, well, you didn't have to listen.
Okay, look, we've gotta find a way to get out of here. Bob, I don't think we have time for that. They're coming in the building. Well, good night, folks. We may or may not return next week. Bye for now.